Rough game. Take better care of the ball.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
MP's looking like a quarterback out there, running options, calling audibles, putting up points, dominating through orchestrating.
I'm on my ass, I don't feel right. I got a bag of cash supposed to make me better. Nah, that's a lie, huh? Stack up the cheddar. None of you know how to get me better. Leave you on the line like I'm on a stretcher. I don't give a fuck, baby. Feel like a dirty dancer. Feel like a dirty dancer. I don't have the answer, even though you love for it. Baby, what you good for? Baby, I got drugs more.
Stop, MP.
Bitch, I do myself.
Already worried about stopping you, MP.
Bitch, I do myself. Oh, bitch, I do myself. Bitch, I do myself. Got a big diamond on a black engine, better like Gary Payton. Let me on down, bitches be hating. That's okay, that's okay. Alfred Payton, assist my way. I'm a.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. You'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Purpling in my city, purpling.
And some money to spend over the summer as well.
Red,
the Magic knew they were in a good spot heading into free agency with all that cap space, and they wanted to build around the young core that landed them the 5th seed, and players actually now want to come play with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner under Jamal Mosley. They tried to find players that complement what they already had in place.
Players like Mosley, I mean, that future seems very bright to me.
Players want to come play in Orlando. I've had multiple players, star players, say that's a team that's building the right way.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
On the court for Orlando, sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at center. Kicked by Clark. Lobbed up there for Clark. Out to the right wing. Here's the Prodigy. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. The Prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. 9-point game his last outing. Clock at 6. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Memphis. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season. Here's the Prodigy, He's defended by Wagner. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group.
Oh, you ain't. Oh my God, bro.
Mo Wagner comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and Black's subbed in for Suggs. There's a screen by Aldama. The prodigy passes to Aldama. Bangs home the trifecta.
Step up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bain against Anthony. Wagner a screen on Bain. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
Pass to Bain. Here's the prodigy. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. And he drops it in from the low post. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wagner. To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 5. Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Bain against Anthony. Clark a screen on Wagner. The prodigy passes to Clark. And that one is good. He's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Wagner outside. The 3. That doesn't go either for Wagner.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Pass to the prodigy. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Clark. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And the Magic making a change here as well. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Pass to Anthony. Banchero a screen on Kennard. Anthony.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to the prodigy. And here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now Anthony. Wagner as screen on Pippen. Anthony nowhere around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Prodigy is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Pippen, and it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game?
Oh, yeah, this motherfucker's for sure getting traded.
12.
He's been so bad the
Anthony
first 3
kicks
games.
to Black. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to the Prodigy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And Aldama has it in the corner. And again, Memphis no good. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Jackson, a screen on Banchero. Pippen outside. Nifty move. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, not
Like Scottie
a
Pippen
perfectly
Jr.
set
is
screen there, but got in
players.
just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Anthony.
Some
No
sort of.
one Banchero as he lets it go. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Banchero. Kennard for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, give Kennard room at the arc, and he will quickly live up to his reputation as a shooter.
And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy it a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento once. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been coming.
They love their kings. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Banchero. The Magic trail by 13. Anthony right side. Out to Carter. Banchero against Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A big-time score, Banchero with a deep bag. That's a great...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And taking a look at Memphis, when you come out rocking with 2 straight wins, you're feeling good.
Yeah, got to keep that out of your head, though.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin.
And after a... He's checked in for Memphis. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Black the pass to Bitadze. Kicks it out to Banchero. They grab their own miss. Here's Black, guarded by Bain. Banchero outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Suggs. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hit by Clark. Down low for the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
That one is no good.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
To the wing on the left. Suggs passes to Banchero. Banchero, a screen on Morant. Black, no good. Memphis leading. To the paint, here's Clark. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. So it's Orlando now. Here's Black. Still without a basket. To the middle. And finished off by Wagner.
Bruh, bitch, I got stuck. What am I
That'll
supposed
wake
to
you
do?
up. He is such a great athlete. Here's the prodigy. To the inside. Here's Morant. That's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to the prodigy. Morant outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Morant's got 10.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Wagner finds Suggs. And Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Memphis moving that ball around. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bane. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Pass to Black. Suggs looking around. Over Bane. And that one's good. Suggs. 18 points for him.
Timeout.
Well, we saw Suggs' ability to take over games at the collegiate level, doing the same here in the NBA.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Drafted that
Pippen comes in for Bane.
game.
Then for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Pass to the prodigy. Out left to the wing. Morant passes to the prodigy. And again, Memphis no good. The Magic trail by 5. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Here's Black. No scoring in this one. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Pass to Black. And the rejection by Jackson. The prodigy passes to Pippen. And
I pressed that like 7 seconds ago, bro. This fuck-ass game is so bad.
Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number.
Oh my God! I pressed that while I was going down the court, and you do it now? Yo, faggot ass game, bro.
Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in
God
1995.
damn
The honor
it.
is well deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. There's the lob to Jackson, and
Yo, fucking 2K, bro. I
4-on-3
can't.
break.
2K is so ass. So unbelievably bad. You're telling me the first game of the season I had like 7 lobs, bruh, and I haven't had one
Prodigy
since.
with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds in the game. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20? Triple-double. I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance.
Are you fucking serious?
To manufacture a stat line like that.
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let him down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Desmond Bane out there with Wells. And there's the prodigy. And it's Santi Aldama. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Banchero. The Magic trail by 5. Anthony on the wing. Inside, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Pass to the prodigy. Tries a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The Grizzlies shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. No good on the three.